folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. And our comic for today is Chilling Adventures of Salem, one-shot by Archie Horror. Now we have demons, possession, probably a killing, kidnapping animals, and fire in this one. So if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Oh, and the sorcery. Yeah, you have been warned. Also, there will be spoilers. Alright, so here is the team that worked on this. I did hear of Colin Bunn before. I don't remember if it's because I read a story that he wrote or I just heard his name from someone. But he sounds familiar. That's about it. As always, I don't know anyone else here. Alright. Now, this is yet another comic I borrowed from Lior. He got it very recently and asked if I could read it too. It's about Salem, Sabrina's cat. It's also entitled Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Now, I don't know that much about Sabrina. I watched the animated Sabrina series. I'll leave a picture here if I can find one, so you'll know what I'm talking about. And that's it. I know there was a sitcom before, where, and there was, I think there's a modern series now, too, of Sabrina. Yeah, there is one on Netflix, maybe? I don't know, I just know there's a modern one, too. And, so all of what I know is from the animated series. Now, I don't know if Sabrina was originally half human, half, and in the animated series, her dad was a sorcerer, or a wizard, or whatever they're called in that universe, and her mom was human. I don't know if that's consistent. But that's it. And, there was also a movie I watched, also animated too. That's about all I know. That's it. I know now that Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is 180 in comparison to the animated series. I remember I found I don't know if it's the Chilling Adventures, I don't remember the title. But a few years ago, maybe two, in the bookstore I usually go to, I found a trade of Sabrina, and it was the more gruesome new stuff. I was so shocked because I was used to the lighthearted stuff, and this was like, holy shit, suicide, asylums, making someone go crazy, murder. It was like, fuck. I think it's just such a contrast. It's a shame I didn't buy that one back then. Yeah. Alright, so all I know about Salem is that he's Sabrina's companion. I do wonder how he ended up with the family. Because I know he's been cursed for committing crimes. I don't know what kind of crimes. And I don't know if he's been... he was cursed to be inside the body of a cat, or if he was turned into a cat. Because based on this, it looks like he was cursed to be in the body of a cat. So I'm not sure. That's it. I know he's the companion, he's a talking cat, and he sometimes helps Sabrina. And not sometimes, most of the time he's her companion. Which is interesting. I wonder if when she changes, she makes him turn around. Or if she doesn't really care. He's still a dude, but he's also a cat. I don't know. I mean, in the animated series, they had quite a friendly relationship. Yeah, maybe it's just like family. I don't know. Anyway, in this one, Salem is on his own adventure. Because I think in the Chilling Adventure, the Sabrina is obviously with her most of the time. So we start with Salem wandering around somewhere. I'm not sure if he left the house, but I wonder if he's in the same neighborhood where they live. Anyway, he's hunting a rat. He caught the rat. He's about to do something, but then he turns and sees a man walking, and he knows that this man is a sorcerer, a wizard. I don't know, he says sorcerer. Because he looks at it and he said, oh, this is curious. Because the sorcerer passes, there's a whole, what do you call it? Electricity pole. And, you know, the wooden ones, and there's a lot of missing pet posters on it. A lot of people lost their pets, and we see him rip one as he passes by. And we can see that his bag that he's carrying, something inside of it's moving. So Salem lets go of the rat and tells him, run, it's your lucky day. So he goes after the man. He's like, his curiosity helped him a lot. It's narrating for us. A lot of things. It also caused him to be cursed to be inside the body of a cat. But hey, his curiosity helped him a lot. Anyway, he doesn't have to follow the man far. He goes into this big house. And then Salem turns because he senses someone's behind him. We have a bunch of animals. The ones on the cover here. We got some dogs. I don't think we had a cat there. But we had a frog, a parrot, a hamster even. And they all have weird eyes. Their eyes are like red and yellow. More red. And he's like, hey guys, what are you doing here? And then they attack him. All of them. You must wonder how a frog attacks. It's not one of those poisonous frogs. I think it's a regular one. It's poisonous ones. But anyway, he starts fighting with them. He manages to kick the parrot. It does fall, and I think he kills it. And then you see something almost a red smoke coming out of the parrot, and it goes up. And he's like, But that distraction costs him, because then the other animals get a chance to ambush him. To pile on him properly, and then things go to become dark. Then Salem wakes up in the basement of that house, inside a cage. And also we get a monologue about why darkness is good. It's good for sneaking. It's good for hiding the truth, from humiliation and shame. He basically humiliated that he was caught. I suppose, what could he have done? I don't know if he can... I don't think he can perform magic in this form. No, I don't think so. What would be the point of cursing him to be in the body of a cat and not preventing him from using his powers? Then he can just turn himself back into a sorcerer. So we see that down in this basement there's a lot of other pets in cages. Again, we got hamsters, parrots, cats, dogs, even a weasel too, I think. Was it a weasel? Yeah, it was a weasel. Some weasels. Did I say hamsters? And they're all just there. And we see the man now in his sorcerer outfit with this big necklace there. He takes a puppy from one of the cages. I mean, all these poor animals. I felt so bad for them. Like, can we not save any of them? So he grabs the puppy, puts him in front of the altar, and then he summons Abaddon. I'll write it here on screen. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Yeah, Abaddon, give me your, I'm your servant, give me your powers so I can grant you this vessel. So what he's doing is he's putting demons into the bodies of animals, of pets, to take over the world. Which, it could work. I mean, hell, it'd be less suspicious than humans, right? I do wonder why. I suppose kidnapping humans would have been a lot harder. And, also who could he kidnap? Although I suppose if you started at least with one or two, you'd already have some help. But yeah, he takes animals. I suppose it would be far more surprising, but I don't know how he would have done it eventually. And it looks like you can kill them, regardless of the fact they have a demon inside of them. Anyway, he puts a demon into the cute little puppy, and now it's also a demon, and Salem's looking on, it's like, a summoning. Oh yeah, and that's it, then it's night. Salem wakes up and sees the already possessed animals, pets, down there, and he's like, hey, psst. And the big dog wakes up, and they talk, and he's like, why do you tolerate this insolence, being treated lesser, like servants by this sorcerer? I wouldn't have allowed it. And he's like, you wouldn't have? And then the other pets wake up, and they're like, what's going on? And the dog says, this cat wanted to chat. He can talk, but he's not like us. And, he tells them, why are you degrading yourself like that? And they tell him, this isn't none of your business. Await your turn. So, then we move on to the next night. Again, the sorcerer comes back. And this time he grabs Salem and puts him in front of the altar. He's like, come on, you, my friend, will be next. Ooh. So he puts Salem down, he does all the ceremony again, the summoning of Badoon. But it doesn't work. Oh, right, before that, the possessed dog says we can't break our pact, or we'll suffer a fate worse than damnation. Than eternal damnation. I mean, fuck, what could be worse than eternal damnation? Although they are demons, so apparently they honor their agreements very well. Which does make sense. Never break an agreement with a demon. You'll get fucked twice over. Right, so he performs the ceremony again, but it doesn't work. Because Salem is already possessing the cat that he's in. So it doesn't work. The demon starts to go, the demon that was about to go in starts flying, and things are starting to get destroyed. And the sorcerer's like, what happened? And then Salem starts talking, and he's like, you can talk. Salem says, yes. Now, this didn't work because I am already possessing this cat. And he starts going, no, he doesn't start going, he tells him, didn't your minions tell you? Fucking police. Or an ambulance. Like, didn't your minions tell you about that? And then fire bursts because of the demon going crazy there. Things explode a little bit. Come on. Things explode, and then he tells the possessed pets, help me, save me, but they don't move, they don't do anything. And like, well, why aren't you obeying? And Salem's like, well, they don't want to. And he's like, they have to. If they break the pact, they will die. Then Salem says, looks like they don't care, because all the possessed animals are starting to... The demons are ripped from those bodies. All of them die, unfortunately. And then Salem says they probably don't care, but then the dog approaches. He's already decomposing too, but he says, we do care. But we would rather suffer eternal damnation than be than just be animals. It should make me wonder, but you guys have done this bidding thus far. What changed? Did Salem telling them that change their minds? I wonder. I mean, didn't before that they feel like all we do is just obey this dude, and we don't even get a proper body? I don't know, would they have found the human body more proper? No idea. I guess you can't summon them with bodies of their own then. Well, anyway, that's it. Salem's like, well, that's that then. And he starts to leave. I wish he could have done something to help the other pets. I don't know if they managed to escape. Not the possessed ones, obviously. The ones that are in the cages. It doesn't show. I wish we knew what happened to them. No, man, I hope the cages burst open too and they all managed to escape. Because the fire is breaking and it looks like the whole house is gonna burn down. So Salem's he goes up the stairs, but then the sorcerer's crawling after him. And Salem turns around and is like, "Where do you think you're going, buddy? My friends want to have a chat with you." And then he turns around. Now, I can't tell if those are the possessed animals or the ones that aren't. Doesn't make sense that those are the possessed ones, because they're all not combusted. They're all lying as decomposing corpses on the floor. So I'm guessing these are the ones who weren't turned yet. And they're like, "Come here, buddy, we want to have a chat." I still hope they escaped afterwards. So Salem goes outside, and he said, what did he say? Just a moment. Speaking of animals, I think Watson's causing a commotion. There we go. The demon said lowly animals. There we go. There we go. He says that pets, dogs, cats, birds, they can all shake things up from time to time. With cool, calm wit, or with cool, calm, or malicious wit. As he going out of the house. But then he says, but rats, and we see, I don't know if it's the same rat from the beginning, maybe. So he says, but rats, well, not really. And it looks like he might jump that rat again. And that's it. That's where the story ends. So, let's start with the art. I really dig the cover. There's actually another cover. And Mr. Castle made a haul where he showed, he got both of these. Oh, let me show you the cover first. I wonder if it's, there we go. This is for fuck's sakes. There we go, this is that series. Okay, so that's the modern one. I forgot there was an ad for it here. Just a moment, let me see if I can show you. This is apparently Archie comics. I didn't know. I didn't know that Archie had horror titles. I've only read a few actual Archie comics. They're quite fun sometimes. There we go. That's the Francesco Francavilla cover. It is also really nice. Though it is a bit misleading. Because it's not as creepy as that. I wish the sorcerer looked like that. That would have been cool. Okay, there we go. Alright, the art. Sorry. So there we go, that's Salem hunting the rat. I like the art style, it fits very well here. Very good for creepy stories. See, there he is. He's got the rat in his mouth. There we go. Or are those phone lines? Maybe it's a phone line that was wrong. See there, he's letting go. It's like your lucky day. Fuck out of here. You see, the little rat squee or scree. What does that sound would be? You see, he notices the sorcerer. He's probably got another helpless pet in there. That asshole. There we go. You see, he's ripping out I guess of the one he kidnapped. And see, Salem goes after him. Yeah, good art style, very appropriate colors. I liked it. Alright, so the story's nice enough. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it is creepy, but I didn't find it that scary. I do feel bad for the animals. And all those people will never get their pets back. Because some asshole sorcerer used them as bodies for demons. But I kind of wish this was maybe, maybe at least a mini-series. Would have been interesting to explore this Abaddon and see where it would lead, or what was the whole purpose. Like, how was the plan going to come out eventually? Is what I would have liked to know, because that is interesting. But yeah, it's just a one shot. We do get, everything is wrapped up. I wish we had more details. But yeah, I mean, Salem's not a hero. He's not gonna try to really save anyone. He's more of a... Oh, nah, man, no, he's not a hero here, obviously. It's just, he went to check. He didn't get killed. It's a good day. Now he's gonna return back to Sabrina and lay on his comfy pillows. I don't know, in the show, in the animated series, they had like this pillow, I think, they would sleep on always. But yeah, that's it. Overall, a nice little Halloween story. You got some demons, you got the black cat. And I would recommend this if you like Sabrina and Salem too. Or if you just want a nice, a nice haunting little story. You can actually read this one even if you don't know who Salem is. You'll just understand that he also used to be a sorcerer, because it does give you a bit of backstory. So you won't be really lost. You'll know that, okay, he used to be a sorcerer, now he's stuck in the body of a cat. Yeah, it's essentially all you really need to know about him. And, yeah. Yeah, I like how it looks dirty here, kind of. These marks. I kind of like that style on the cover. Very nice. Alright, so that is it. This is a nice little one. Check it out if you like. And that is it. Right? Did I something else I wanted to mention? No, that's it. Maybe I'll check out The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the comic book, that is, one day. It'll probably still be a bit jarring, though, because I'm so used to the cutesy. But, oh well, one day. Alright, so that is it, folks. Now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!